Do you have a family at home with young kids and you work full time and you want to grow a YouTube business and make YouTube videos to post online, but yet you are getting frustrated with seeing all these productivity experts on YouTube telling you how to manage your time effectively when you look at them, they're often very young, in their 20s, they're single, they don't work, and they have all the time in the world to create videos, and because they don't have kids and they don't have the daily demand and grind that we all have. Well, I'm going to help you and show you how I do it, because I am in my mid to late 30s. I like to think I'm still young, and I've got 2 young kids. These are my beautiful boys right here. They're at nursery right now, or daycare if you're in the US. These are my beautiful boys. Yes, they have their mother's hair. And also, I've got 2 dogs, and this is just one of them. He's pocket sized for your convenience. Who's a lovely boy. He is the true baby of the family. He's just a cute little ball of fluff, aren't you? Yes, you are. So I'm going to show you that it is actually quite difficult to have a family and have young kids. My kids at the time of making this video are aged 3 and 1. And I started my YouTube channel when I was in my mid-30s. I had a toddler who was 1 year old and my wife was pregnant with our second. And now the dog's scratching to go out. Sorry about that. So maybe it wasn't the best time to start a YouTube channel. I had a 1-year-old, my wife was pregnant, and we was both working. Well, I was working, she was about to go on maternity leave. But the point is, it wasn't the best time to start. But I thought I'd better get started. It's something I enjoy. It's something I've always loved doing, making videos. So I wanted to do it. So all of these productivity experts like Ali Abdaal and loads of other people will tell you that you need to block out your time and manage your time effectively throughout the day. Now, I want you to ignore all that, because if you've got kids, especially young kids, you know how near on impossible it is to make any time throughout the day. Whether that's fighting between getting dressed, fighting to have a nappy, fighting for bath time, or the argument of whether they want a chocolate biscuit or not, and trying to get them to eat their vegetables. It's all a big fight and a big argument. Especially if you've been at work all day, you come home, you're exhausted, then you've got to prepare for dinner, get your kids ready. It's just very, very difficult. But I'm going to show you a way around it and how to make it work and how I make it work. With me and my wife both working and having kids and having dogs and just trying to both grow businesses. It's not easy, but it can be done. So let's look at one fundamental fact. The most valuable asset you have in your life is your time. You can always get more money. You can work for more money. You could win the lottery one day and be lucky and be a millionaire. You can always get more money, but you can never ever get more time back. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a homeless person on the street or whether you're Elon Musk or the CEO of Apple, everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. And it's how you manage that and how you use it is the difference between people that are successful and people that aren't. And it's obviously more challenging, and everyone's got different challenges in their life. If you're a 25-year-old who's driven and passionate, who's got no kids, young and single, can do whatever they want with their time, then they've got a significantly easier ride than someone who's 35, 40, 50, who's got young kids, who's got work, who's got loads of other things going on. Maybe you've got someone who you look after. Maybe you've got an elderly relative you look after. Maybe you're a carer and you've got disabled children. Whatever it is, you are going to have more challenges, and everyone's circumstances are different. But I've figured out a way that works for me, and hopefully some of it can work for you. So let's look at your day first, okay? So there's 24 hours in a day. Now, each person needs between 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Some people need more, some people need less. I'm not here to tell you that you only need 5 hours sleep. Do whatever works for you, but something has got to be sacrificed, because you cannot be successful and have a big YouTube channel or grow a business, whatever it is you want to do, without sacrificing something, because your time doesn't spread that thin. So let's assume we sleep 7 hours in a day, okay? We'll cut it down the middle. That leaves you with 17 hours left in a day. Then you have 8 hours for work and an hour each way for traveling. So now that's another 10 hours you've taken off. So now you've got 7 hours left in a day to do whatever you want. Okay, now that might sound easy in principle, and it's very, very simple way of saying it, but it's not. I know it's not, because you come home from work, you've got the kids, you've got the house to tidy up, you've got to make dinner, you've got to get everything ready. So blocking out time just doesn't work. But there's some important things you need to look at. Now, there's a few people that talk about this, but I'm going to show you in the way of using your time as water and glasses of water. The amount of water that's poured into these glasses represents the 24 hours you have in a day. So you've got work and family, which take up most of your time. Then you need to have fitness, because having good fitness is very, very important. Now, I'm not saying you need to be ripped and jacked and look like a bodybuilder. I'm just saying you need to look after your health. You need to go walking. You need to do some exercise every day. You need to get moving. You just need to do something to manage your fitness every single day. So that whether that's going to the gym, whether that's doing a HIIT workout on the TV, whatever it is, you need to do some level of fitness. Then you've obviously got your business, which you're trying to grow, whether that's make YouTube videos, be a content creator, be an influencer, whatever it is, or be a business or course creator, whatever. And then you've got your chill time. So as you can see, these glasses are spread out fairly thin once you get past fitness, once you get past family and work. So because the rest of it, you don't really have that much time for. So one thing I'm going to tell you straight off the bat is if you want to be successful, you need to get rid of chill time. Now, I know how hard that sounds, right? You've got kids, they're hard work. When they go to bed, you just want to sit down with a glass of wine and sit in front of a streaming service and watch your favorite TV series or watch a movie, and you just want to sit and relax for a little while. I get that. But the problem is that takes away from valuable time that you could be growing your business or YouTube videos. We all have some time. No matter how many kids you've got, no matter how difficult they are, we all have some time to ourselves. And we often utilize that time by sitting down, having a beer, having a glass of wine, or just watching TV series, or just scrolling endlessly on our phones, and we waste a lot of time. And when you look at your screen time on your phone alone, you will notice that you will waste a significant amount of time, sometimes 3, 4, 5 hours a day just scrolling through your phone, through endless rubbish that's on there that you don't need. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace that time with your business and making videos. So if you are an early person, we're going to split this into two different things. If you're an early person and you want to get up super early every day, you love getting up early, you always do it, and you need to get up early for work, for your kids, whatever, then all you need to do is to go to bed slightly earlier, whatever time works for you, you do that, and then get up 2 hours earlier than you need to. Okay, now you might be looking at me like I've got 3 heads and I'm crazy, but if you need to be up for 5 a.m. for work, right, or 6 a.m. for work and to deal with the kids or whatever, then get up at 4 or get up at 3. What you need to do, there's loads of science-backed proof on this online of the morning routine you need to do. And it's not you need to do hours of grounded walking and journaling and all that stuff. You don't need to do all that. First thing you need to do is to wake up and get moving. Okay, drink a large glass of water because you've been asleep for 7-8 hours. You need to rehydrate your body after being asleep. Then you need to get moving. Okay, now I do my HIIT workouts the first thing I wake up in the morning. I go downstairs, I go into my living room, and I put Apple TV on, and I've got Apple Fitness, so I do an Apple Fitness workout on the TV. They've got hundreds and hundreds of workouts that you can choose from, and you can do loads of them. You can do HIIT workouts, cardio workouts, whatever. You can select a duration between 10 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want to do. You can do a HIIT workout. Now, you don't have to use that if you don't have Apple Fitness. You can just go onto YouTube on your TV. Most people have a smart TV nowadays, or if you don't, you can just use your phone. Go onto YouTube and search for a HIIT workout, and you can just find one, do a HIIT workout for 10-15 minutes in the living room, and that gets your body working, it gets your body moving, wakes up all your muscles, gets you awake, it wakes you right up. Then go and have a shower and get dressed for the day. Now you've done a workout, so if you don't do a workout at all for the rest of the day, then you've done a workout first thing in the morning. You might not want to because it's crack of dawn and you don't want to get up, but do it, trust me, it works. So do a workout, then you get dressed for the day, and then you crack on with whatever your most important task is. Whatever your most important task is for the day, for making a video, growing a business, growing your course, whatever it is, do that. Get on your computer, get on your laptop, on your phone, whatever you want to do, just do it. Just do it. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever time you need to get up and do it for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because even if you do it for an hour every day, even if you only get up an hour earlier and you do it for an hour every day, that's 7 hours a week. If you do it for 2 hours, that's 14 hours a week that you've gained that you were normally asleep. You get the point I'm going with here. Now, if you're the opposite end of the spectrum and getting up early, you couldn't think of anything worse than getting up early, and you love staying in bed, and you will you'll get up at the latest minute possible when your kids wake you up and start climbing all over you, and then you have to rush around getting ready for the morning, taking the kids to school, to nursery, whatever it is or getting ready for work, whatever it is you do. Then do it the other way. Do it the other end of the spectrum. Wait till your kids go to sleep, whether that's 8, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever, and then stay up for another 2 hours to do work, rather than having that glass of wine, rather than watching Netflix, rather than watching rubbish on telly. Then Go and do your most important task and do that for an hour, 2 hours, whatever you can do. Then you've got your 7 or 14 hours a week from doing that, from staying up late and doing it that way. There's always a way that you can do it. Now, there will be people that say, God, I'm going to be working all week, and then I've got to come home and deal with the kids. I don't want to be like grinding and making videos like that late at night. I'd rather have my chill time. If you would rather have your chill time and watch a TV series or whatever, then that's fine. But then you can't complain that you don't have time to do videos or grow YouTube videos, because everybody has time. Like I said, I'm married. I've got 2 kids. My kids at the time making this video are 3 and 1. And I still find time to make this video and record this for you now. Now, I have my kids in daycare at least once a week. So I have a day where I can do that. But this is not that day. My kids are not in daycare today. My wife is looking after them next door. So if we are screaming, it's not that we've got a prisoner being tortured next door. It's that there's a fight going on over who gets to play with the Paw Patroller or whatever it is. So it's something like that. You've got to manage your time. Now, if you've got a partner that you've got a good dynamic with, then you can share the responsibility with them. You can ask your partner to look after the kids for a couple of hours while you come in to go into a separate room and make videos. And then you can swap and you can do it that way. Or you can wait till they're in daycare, or you can wait till they're asleep, or you can get up before they're even awake and you can do it. You've got options where you do have time in order to make it work. Now, forget all of the rubbish that people at Ali Abdel say. Now, don't get me wrong, he is brilliant and he is a fantastic productivity expert. He's probably the world's leading productivity expert, and he is really, really good. But he is not for people that are parents, that have busy lives, that have kids, because he is someone that is in his... See? There's always going to be interruptions. There's a knock at the door and the dog thinks that we're being burgled. You see? But you can manage it. So like, what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so Ali Abdel. So he is, I think he's in his late 20s. He's single. He's not got any kids. He's got a number of successful businesses. So he does YouTube full time. So he is telling you how to manage your time when he doesn't work, he doesn't have kids, and he's not married. So it's very difficult to resonate with that and understand that. But trust me when I say that I balance everything, okay? I work, I have 2 kids, I have 2 dogs, I have a wife, and I'm still growing a YouTube channel. I have very, very little chill time. Very little chill time. But for me, I don't mind, because I enjoy this. I love this. I love making videos. I love making content. And I want to keep this video as authentic for you as possible, because I really love it and I enjoy it. And I don't think that I've got to come and make a video now and spend an hour filming this with all the outtakes and everything and planning it and doing a rough little bullet point script for it, and then another 2-3 hours editing it, then making a thumbnail and a title and uploading it. It's probably about a 6-hour job. I don't look at that and think, I don't want to do that. I love it. I enjoy it. So if you enjoy it, then it's not so much of a task. You see it as your sort of something you enjoy doing, as much as people enjoy playing video games or watching TV series. No, I'm not going to do this in a 6-hour block, because I can't do that. I've got kids. I can't do that. It's not possible. So I will spread this out. I will film this video now, and then I'll edit it while I can. And then when all hell breaks loose, I'll then go and help deal with the kids for a little while, and then play with them and give them some valuable interaction time and play with them, because I love playing with my kids, apart from when they throw Peppa Pig at my head or whatever it is. But it's I break up my time throughout the week and I make it work. All you can do is make it work. That's all you got to do. Don't put too much pressure on yourself by getting a diary or a book and scripting everything out. You can do that if you've got a day to yourself where the kids aren't there and you can plan everything, but don't overdo it if you can't do it and you haven't got the time. Just give yourself either one of 3 options. Okay, like I've already said, you get up 2 hours earlier in the morning while your kids are asleep, and then you do 2 hours of work on what you need to do. Or you go and do it 2 hours after the kids are gone to bed, so you can do 2 hours of work when the kids are gone to bed. Or you do it when the kids are in daycare, or you do it when both you and your partner are at home, like on a weekend, for example, and then you can come into another room for 2 hours and block out 2 hours to do it. You need to find time and make time to do it. Just as you need to find and make time to be fit and do a workout, whether that's in the gym or on your TV or on YouTube or whatever, you need to find time to do it. My kids love working out with me. I'll turn on Apple Fitness at home and I'll put on a HIIT workout, and my son, my oldest son, who's a little slave driver, he'll be like, Daddy, squat, Daddy, press ups, Daddy, I will get on your back, you do press ups. And then I have to do 20 press ups with him on my back. And then when I stop, he's like, no, don't stop, do more. And if I stop, then he gets the ump. So it's great. I do it with them, and it bonds with them, and it's good fun. But all I'm saying is, make it work for you. Don't put pressure on yourself, okay? You can always find time. Now, everyone's circumstances are different. Now, if you're a full-time carer and you just don't have any time, then you can't help the cards that life has dealt you. You've got to just roll with what you've got. And any spare time you do get, decide whether you want to chill or whether you want to make videos and stuff like that. But for the majority of us, people with families, with kids, with jobs, you can find time. It is possible. I can do it. You can do it. We can all do it. Let me know in the comments if you are going to be implementing this or if you've got any value from this. I'm just trying to keep it real and be authentic with this video. And if you are interested in building a really good morning routine that's going to help set you up for success, then check out this video up here, which highlights the new morning routine that I am doing.